Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Icon Moments Zanetti to try out. By the way, guys, with these Icon Moments cards, a lot of them we're going to be getting is going to be through the draft, but as you guys know, regardless of me using them in the draft or not, some of the chemistry styles that they end up getting, it'll be very obvious to know which chemistry styles would be best on them, right? So for today's video, and for the next video, we're going to have both Zanetti and Garincha to review today. So, with Zanetti, we're looking at a player that is 5'10" with high work rates, 2-star skill moves, right-footed is he's preferred right foot with a 4-star weak foot. So right off the bat, I could already see this guy being an incredible CDM on the right side or the left side, right? So I think preferably he would be best in the right side position, but you know, depending on the situation of the team, you could use him on the left side without a problem because of that 4-star weak foot, right? In regards to specific stats of the card, he gets a +12 for acceleration, +8 for sprint speed with the shadow card. So with an 87 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, I can tell you guys right off the bat, you could just give him an anchor chemistry style. Because his pace is already so good at 87 and 90, giving him a 92 and a 95 could be already good enough, right? So with that being said, you're looking at physical presence that's kind of already there, but you know, giving him that jumping boost wouldn't hurt anybody, right? He doesn't have any shooting capabilities. His passing capabilities are definitely there, so that's good to have in a CDM position, but you're also looking at someone that's going to be decent at dribbling with the ball in the midfield as well. He has 92 composure, which definitely helps out a lot. His dribbling should be good enough. It's going to be very interesting to try out with the 5'10" height. The shadow chemistry style is essentially making his defense perfect, and the physical presence that he already has is great, but I think that if you were to give him the anchor chemistry style to boost up his strength as well as his jumping, I think it would be very beneficial. So we're going to see if the shadow and having essentially perfect pace is the more ideal situation, but we're basically going to take it from there. The way that we're going to be lined up in the game is going to look like this. We are going to make some switches here and there, and we're also going to make a review for Garincha's card. But for Zanetti, for now, the way that we're going to be lined up is going to look like this. So let me just go ahead and put the manager in the team here so I can show you guys what we are working with. So I think with Zanetti, he's on 10 chemistry, which is perfect. So we'll just go ahead and give the chemistry style to the Premier League manager here. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to line up in game. So it's perfect because it's a 4-2-3-1. So it's a formation that I myself am comfortable with, which is really good. In regards to custom tactics, he's going to look like this, right? So we're going to be using the 4-2-3-1 with these tactics, our same old tactics we always use. Instructions is going to be stay back while attacking for the fullbacks, but for the CDMs, I always like to use cut passing lanes and cover center, because the way that they generally move in general in the team is really nice, right? So we're just going to have come back on the fence for all three cams, and then the striker we're going to leave as is because we're going to go ahead and try out Garincha without telling him to come back on the fence. So we're going to get into a game, see how Zanetti plays. We're going to be doing review for both of the players at the same time, might as well, right? So because they're in both positions, and with CDMs you don't want to force the play with the other person all the time. You want to be able to play the game naturally and test out the card that way. So yeah, let's see how he plays in game.
Anticipation. We're looking forward to the match coming up very shortly. This should be a special game, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
His dribbling is really nice. I'm gonna like this card. He's got some nice stock in game too.
I think we'll find that out in the first.
And here it is, the starting 11 for the home side.
So you can see his high characteristics right off the bat there. How he tries to aggressively push forward. Really nice there though. It's not bad because like he has high, right? So he pushes back just as much as he wants to push up. Yeah, not aggressive on the attack if he doesn't need to be. That's good. Of course. Takes a poor shot decision and then still gets rewarded for it. All right, we're going to go ahead and put on Garincha and stuff.
The line of defenders to play offside, and at home, confident in their action.
They are confident.
A little bit of a rotation policy between Zanetti and Conte right now, which is pretty solid.
Play from them again. Got moving and got past one. Here's Haji. Being closed down here.
More positive from the away team now. Getting the
Really good marking there with Zanetti. His tracking back was great there. When I overcommitted with Conte, Zanetti's like, okay, I'll go occupy that spot instantly then.
Franco Baresi's got the ball. A chance to play it into the center now.
Great job there with Zanetti. His transitioning is actually really good, so that agility, balance, and just general dribbling stats that he has are going to be very nice to have.
Well, it was the final ball to set up the chance, and it would have been been, but for the interception.
Well done, Zanetti. Great play right there.
Contact. Now Zinedine Zidane.
Good off-the-ball movement there with Zanetti to occupy that middle space instantly.
Messi. Aldo.
Good defending there.
Now Zanetti's tackle.
It didn't let me switch to the goalkeeper there. But yeah, Zanetti's tracking in the middle and going into the middle instantly from the CDM position is really nice.
Oh, it could be on.
Yeah, I had to take that with Messi because it was going to go to Petit for the left-footed strike. Don't want to do that. Alright guys, so after using Zanetti for 2 games, I've realized a few things with this card. So, the pace I feel like is very unnecessary for me to give him because of the fact that his pace is already so nice. I'm not saying to give him no pace boost because I think he needs a little bit of it, like a nice little +5/+5, but I don't think he needs the drastic +12/+9. So far, I'm noticing that this card with an anchor would be good, but also because with an anchor, you're obviously giving him really good defensive stats, right? So if you want to focus on that the most, it could be an ideal situation. However, I also think that with this card, it would benefit greatly to give him something like an engine chemistry style, because with the engine chemistry style, you would make his transitioning faster, his on-the-ball movement better. As a CDM, it would be brilliant to have with that 4-star weak foot because of the fact that his main physical and defensive stats are already good. The +5 for acceleration and sprint speed for the engine chemistry style would also be very, very nice in the card. I really do think that it would be good because it also gives him a +10 for long passing and a +5 for short passing, as well as the vision boost and all that kind of stuff too. So it is very beneficial to have those types of characteristics for your CDMs because of the fact of him being high work rates. Because he's high work rates, I feel like an engine chemistry style might be the more ideal situation. Medium highs, yes, my main focus is to make sure that their defensive qualities are top notch, but I am noticing that this guy's characteristics, he wants to move all over the pitch. He wants to be on balanced instructions, right? And it's not my playstyle, but I'm noticing that's the playstyle of the card. So for the next game, what we are going to be doing, we're not gonna put balance because it's drafts. We want to try to win these games, right? Is with Zanetti's card, we're gonna go ahead and put him in the right center defensive mid position in game, right? I think we can actually do that right away as well, which is perfect. So we're gonna play him in the right center defensive mid position because I feel like because of his strong foot on the strong side, it'll definitely greatly benefit the card to have him on that side with the stay back while attacking cover center and cut passing lane. So we're going to go ahead and play some more games with him on that side. Yes, Conte doesn't have a good weak foot for the left side, but we are doing the player review. We do want to test out the card on the right side to see if he's better in that position.
Wembley Stadium. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon, and every reason to believe this is going to be enthralling. This ought to be a fantastic watch, Lee.
Thanks, Derek. Yeah, really looking forward to both teams producing entertaining football. Let's see if we get that.
Oh, the gameplay's fucking garbage. I just dribbled right there and he just stood in place.
Fabio. Neymar. Here's Fabinho.
Oh, this kickoff's gonna drive me nuts.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio.
Yeah, and then you do the animation. I knew something stupid was gonna happen, man. I hate kickoffs so much, dude. I hate that animation, bro. Alright guys, so final verdict on the card. I'm not even going to show highlights of the last game because the gameplay really pissed me off, but it is what it is during the daytime, especially on the Sunday. So yeah, let's go ahead and review the card. In regards to specifics with Zanetti, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a card that is pretty decent to use in game. Because his defensive capabilities are already there, and because his physical capabilities are already there, you could give him an engine chemistry style and he could be significantly better for you. The reason being for this is because of the fact that he is a high work rated CDM in the center defensive mid position, right? He's a type of player that's going to aggressively push up, but aggressively push back just as much. For me personally, I'd rather not have him do that at all. I don't like high work rated CDMs. I think that he could make a decent center mid, especially with that engine chemistry style, except for the fact that he doesn't have the shooting. So the way that I view this card, I only see him being used in the right center defensive mid position on stay back while attacking cover center and then whatever instructions people to choose to use on him. But generally speaking, guys, I didn't really feel like he was there for a defensive presence. Like, Conte was still doing the work for me the most, right? This card will do very well for you defensively, but you can tell that his characteristics is he wants to be able to free roam, right? If you end up using this card with a stay back while attacking CDM next to him, but he's on balanced instructions, that's the way you're going to utilize this card the most. For me personally, I don't like the balanced instructions for CDMs for them to push out of positions, because when you do that, it creates a gap in the middle and it's just easier for your opponent to attack once that's being done. So that's pretty much it in regards to Zanetti, in regards to how he was playing in game. He is 2.5 million coins. I wouldn't pay 2.5 million coins for this type of card. For me, if I'm going to be using a CDM in a team, I'd rather have a person that has the medium high or low high work rates in that CDM position. Like, for me personally, I'd rather use someone like Laurent Blanc's baby card in the CDM position because of his height, but especially because of his dribbling and because of the medium high work rates. It just makes a huge difference for these types of cards. It's weird with Zanetti because I feel like I remember him being a medium high work rated player last year, so it's weird that he's not that anymore, because I feel like he was. Correct me if I'm wrong if he wasn't, but yeah, with the high work rates, it's kind of off-putting for the CDM position, but that is the only position that I see him genuinely being used in. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review today. I'll try to do gameplay more at the night and during the nighttime, guys, because during the daytime it's honestly unplayable. So I got really angry during these games because you guys know how the gameplay is. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.